Welcome back. This is Conversational English. This is part two. Please watch the video part one and don't forget to like us if you do. So, Dr. Lee and his students, these are two of his students, William and David. They're students at John D. Rockefeller High School. By the way, John David Rockefeller High School, in this case, in this is imaginary. It's not a real school down here. These are people for a character, a book we wrote. So anyway, look here. We are students at John David Rockefeller High School. Dr. Lee is our science teacher. We eat at lunch together. Remember, we had this word at. We can take this out. And we can just straight say, we eat lunch together. You don't have to use at to preposition. We'll go over that later. Currently, we are discussing politics, computer science problems, and scholastic aptitude test, SATs, and in parentheses, questions. So let's read this all together one more time. We are students at John David Rockefeller High School. Dr. Lee is our science teacher. We eat lunch together. Currently, we are discussing politics, computer science problems, and scholastic aptitude test questions. Here's the infinitive again. I am wearing a shirt. You are a girl. He is a boy. We are eating. See people here eating. You all are speaking, and you don't have to use all the time. You can just say, if you were talking about these three people, you could say you are speaking. And if you wanted to make it formal, more formal, you could say you all are speaking. Now these here, you can say they are students. Okay, they're students. Dr. Lee is standing between Faiza and Brian. So this is Dr. Lee right here. So let's do that again. Dr. Lee is standing between Faiza and Brian. And you see how that's muffled? Dr. Lee is standing between Faiza and Brian. In conversational English, people sometimes muffle this together. They kind of blend it fast. Like Dr. Lee is standing between Faiza and Brian. Here we are again. We are students at John D. Rockefeller High School. This is to have, and here we are. I have a ponytail. This would be Kristen speaking. You have on a hat. This is from the movie, the series. I'm sorry, Schitzel. He has a beard. This is the beard right here. So we're describing him. Hopefully, we're not offending anyone. We have French fries. You all have teammates. They have on cleats. They have on cleats. You can also say they have cleats on, but the preposition should usually be in the middle of the sentence for proper English. So you can also say they have on shoes. And they have on cleats. Let's get into the present progressive verb tense ing, where you just take the singular tense and you add ing at the end, and this is called a suffix ing. So whatever you're doing right now, I am eating, you are eating too. If you want to talk back to me, you can say, well, she is speaking. We are starving. You hear students say that around lunch. I'm starving. We are starving, meaning that they're really hungry. You all are wearing clothes. They are speaking. Let's read this sentence or this paragraph, these sentences, I should say. Let's read this paragraph. Now, we are students eating lunch. While we eat lunch, we are reading our notes on computer science and the do now loop. We are thinking about artificial intelligence and we are thinking how to improve the earth. It is no wonder that people see us as nerds. We are people who are just not cool. People make fun of us. We keep studying though. So you see the present progressive is here, ing. It's here, it's what you're doing now. We are eating lunch. You will often hear people say, we're eating lunch. We're eating. But it's really, we are eating. You have to know the correct part of speech. You have another one here where they say, we are thinking. Here's an infinitive here, to improve, and we'll go over that in a later video. But right now, this is here. And back here to review from last time. So what you have currently, this was when Kristen was talking. She said, I have 5 siblings. I have 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Dr. Lee has a PhD in biogenetics. It's what he has now. We have a swimming pool at our school, and you can use have with the infinitives, and also we have to eat, and you can use it with the past. You can use it with the conditional tense progressive. That's later. So if you wanted to change this around and you want to say we have to eat now or later, we have to eat now, we have to eat. Now let's listen to a video between William and David.
My dad is speaking at a conference today. I wish he would have taken me. The conference is in Sargodha.
You mean Sargodha, Pakistan?
Yes. He is speaking at the World Congress of Information Technology conference this week.
Pretty soon, we will be attending computer science conferences, too.
You just heard a conversation between William and David. Let's review the conversation. David started by saying, my dad is speaking at a conference today. I wish he would have taken me. This is a conditional, which we will go over. It's called the conditional tense. We'll do that in another video because we don't want to swarm you guys with all these verb tenses. It's one of the most terrifying parts of the English language. So here we have a conditional. Let's go over this. My dad is speaking. I put he here because I wanted you to know that this is for he, she, and it. And what you have to do is say to yourself, my dad is who? He's a he. It's at the beginning of the sentence. So he is speaking, and you don't need that here. If you review it, David did not say, my dad, he is speaking. That is what is called redundant. So you just say, my dad is speaking at a conference today. I wish he would have taken me. The conference, here's another one. It, going back to over here, the conference is in, and they say Sargada. So, it's in Sargodha, Pakistan. And by the way, there was a conference there January 19th. So William says, you mean Sargodha, Pakistan? And he asks him because it's a question. So you see your question mark there. And David replies, yes, full stop. He is, here we go again, he is speaking for he here. He, meaning his father, is speaking at the World Congress of Information Technology Conference this week. And then William says pretty soon we will be attending future progressive tense. But we haven't gone over that yet. But just so you know, future, and some people say future progressive. Okay, but you still have the same situation here. Only you have an infinitive verb here, and we'll go over that because this gets very hard. You could have also said we will attend. You know, you could have said we will attend for later, but for right now, pretty soon we will be attending computer science conferences too. This is part 2. I hope you guys are learning. Go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to like us. Thanks for watching.